No? Alright, so like I said at the beginning, is we're going to start building this up as like a chain attack. Alright, so option 2 is going to be based off of them trying to defend option 1. So we're going to go over the same entries, all the drills. Alright, one thing I'm talking about, I'll just going to either walk around, I'll kind of reiterate it here, is once I invert, that's when I'm going to let go of the collar grip here, once I'm about to clear the back. Alright, so when I go here, I'm starting to clear around the back. This is where I'll pull my hand out to make sure it's free, to immediately start grabbing on the material. Right, if you're having a hard time getting their hips up, or maybe you can't get underneath them, I can grab the waistband and pull them to me. So see how my back is flat on the mat, but I've got my hip scooped underneath him and he's resting his weight on me. Right? I think a lot of us know by now that if you can control your opponent's hips, you're going to control their ability to escape. Right? So it's very similar to the X-Bolo. Right? So let's say we're here. Right? I got this leg and I'm trying to bring it to my shin, but he is just adamant he is going to keep that leg away from my shin. Okay? That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to my side just a little bit. I don't want to like completely turn and drop, but I'm going to get just a little bit because I'm going to force it away. And I'm going to feed that distance control leg on top. If I can get it behind his knee, great. If it's on his calf, that's fine. Because now I'm going to reinforce it. Alright? So now I've got like an X on the leg. I still have high back material here. So now to make sure I can control him and get him into my lap, I'm going to keep a nice push, pull with my legs. I'm pulling, I'm pushing. I'm going to let go of the pants and go to his waistband here. And now I'm going to extend my legs straight, not up. I'm going to send them straight down to the mat. As I pull both hands to me. Right, so as you see, I've got this top hook already behind his knee. I have his waistband and I've got his gi at the top. So if he would even try to roll away, I've got him collected. Right? He can't run away from me. I keep this hook engaged, this top hook, so I can, same thing, get that top shoulder, get my seatbelt as I get my hook. As I invert, I start clearing the corner here. That's my opportunity to pull my hand out. Right? I immediately start stomping and scooping and getting underneath him. I go for this top knee, but he wants to be difficult. But I've got control of the pants. I know he's not going anywhere because I have the pants grip. But I can't get my shin behind it to go for option 1. So that's where I can just go from being like flat on my back to like maybe like a 45-degree angle, but I'm still elevated underneath his hips, and I'll feed my top leg, or my bottom leg in, right? And I'll reinforce it. So now I've got my push with my right and my pull with my left. I can let go now to grab 4 fingers in the back of his waist. I'm going to extend straight as I pull both. And you'll notice as soon as I get him like flat onto his hip, I'll actually release this leg, right? So as I start pulling and extending, once his hip is flat, I can release and just extend this leg here. Top shoulder, pull to me, to open up the seatbelt, you get my second hook, right? I can leave this hook engaged here if they squirm me and they're trying to scramble away for a minute, right? That's totally fine. But eventually you'll want to settle for like a modified body triangle, or at least controlling that top grip. Go to the top leg, he's being difficult, get on my side just a smidge, and feed the hook. So right here I got to the right behind the knee. Perfect. I'll still capture close to his ankle. Right? So as I'm here, I got that push pull. If you try to get his leg free, right? Because I've got that push pull, he's got a little bit of wiggle room, but not enough to get the leg free. Right? So now I'm going to extend, pushing, and pulling with my hands. I'm trying to force him into my lap, putting his hips into my lap. Scoop, and get my hook.